Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 21 of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Last time, we went to the Southern Face Shrine and got ourselves the Face Key. However, we discovered something that might be the truth. That Koholint may just be an illusion, a dream, and who knows if it's really true? The only way to find out is by waking up the windfish and seeing if that theory holds true. Just like this cave painting says. And honestly, this whole reveal that this might or might not be a dream is honestly kind of brilliant. Like, honestly, truly kind of brilliant. Because nothing like this ever pops up in the realms of Zelda ever again. Like, a game like this, like a story like this, doesn't happen ever again when it comes to, you know, other Zelda games. They just move on to the next big idea. But this whole thing where you get to meet all these crazy, like, wacky characters, and it's all, like, really charming and really unique. And also some other Nintendo franchise characters, like Terran having a resemblance to Mario, or like you get to see like Kirby enemies like the Goros and everything. Literally a picture of Princess Peach used for Christine's photo. That makes total sense. Like, there is a reason, there is possibly a big reason why you never see any of this kind of stuff in Zelda ever again. Or in the grand old Zelda timeline ever again, because it's just brilliant. It really is. And it really makes you, and it also really makes you think, like, is all of this big charming stuff really going to disappear? Well, you'll never know unless you wake him up. And it may be the truth, it may not be the truth. Who knows? But again, brilliant. Very brilliant. Anyway, so I'm just here right here in this particular area to show you that in order to get to the next dungeon, you need to get the face key from the Southern Face Shrine, which we were just at. And also, where you need to go in order to unlock the way to level 6 is by going over here to use the face key here. Now, that all may be well and good, but that's not what we're doing here today. We're not going to the dungeon today. Where we're going instead is up this way. Because there are some goodies that you can get right away, just to make sure that you are prepared for level 6. First, hookshot up here, hookshot over there, right here, piece of heart. Technically, you could have gotten this. Well, yeah, you can't get this without the hookshot, so yeah. But you can technically go over here, like as soon as you reach Animal Village. But I wanted to get the hookshot here anyway. Do you want to challenge the river rapids on a raft? Proceed to the office at once, please. No record set yet. Give it a try. So where we ended up is actually right near the Tal Tal Heights warp point right here. And you can technically reach this place as soon as you get the hook shot from this place, from this area right here. So, again, you can technically just reach here as soon as you get the hook shot, but if you want to get here earlier, then you're probably going to need... wait, do you even need the hook shot? Actually, no, I don't think you don't, because you can technically just jump down there. Absolutely no problem, yeah. So, as soon as you have the ability to reach the ancient ruins, then you definitely do have the ability to do something about that. Alright, so, this is the Raft Shop. You there! You want to go on a raft ride for 100 rupees? Yes, I do. There are 2 ways to ride the rapids. With the Rapids Raid, the goal is to pick up as many items as you can. The other way is the Rapids Race, where you try to get to the end as fast as you can. Which course will it be today? I'll take the Rapids Raid, because there are items to get and a lot of stuff to do. Alright, so... here at the River Rapids, you can have a nice leisurely time with the raft. And also, before we go on, do not jump a certain way because this happened to me. So while I was practicing this game, this happened. I have no idea how this happened, but right here, I jumped right here. Somehow ended up right back at the start. Locked out. I honestly don't know how this happened. I really don't. This is like a massive glitch that I may have just found for the first time. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else has encountered this problem, but... or encountered this glitch, but there it is. Now, it's not like a permanent lockout to the rapids. It's not a permanent lockout, don't worry. Because all you literally have to do is just to go back down the staircase where you entered, if you've entered the long way, I suppose. And then going back up again. But you have to pay the 100 rupees fee again. But I suppose that's fine. So anyway, the key to getting the important stuff is by using the hook shot. And by important stuff, I mean pieces of heart. So, I would highly recommend that you get the hook shot just to get these particular treasures. So, this treasure is 20 rupees, as well as a piece of heart that is on the Rapids Raid. But here's the whole point of the Rapids Raid. To get as many items as you possibly can. And that includes basically the best way to grind up money in this game. Using the River Rapids. Because when you really think about it, there are red rupees like almost everywhere. Like almost everywhere. You can very, very easily get yourself a lot of money for this. And speaking of treasures, we got that, so we're gonna mark that. And that's the whole map filled. Easy as that. And yes, there are secret seashells here to get. Yep, there are secret seashells here to get. So we're gonna get all those particular treasures. Now, you want to mind the currents, though. The currents basically determine where you're going to go in the River Rapids. So, keep in mind of that. Keep in mind about that. And see right here, like, even though we're basically near the end of this, take a look at my rupee count as I get these next few rupees. Like, look at that. I'm at 450, essentially. And, yeah. I'm all good in this department. And if you want another go, you can have another go. So, let's ride again. But this time, let's do a race. And you want to compete in this race because there are 3 particular items to get. One item you can get for clearing the race under 40 seconds. one under 35, and one under 30 seconds. So, pro tip, just get the hook shot. Because the hook shot will help you out with going faster. Yeah, see, look at that. I'm already, like, going, like, super duper quick like this. Very, very easy. And I'm not sure why I'm not doing that. Ugh, I couldn't get the under 30 seconds. Oh, well. So, for under 35 seconds, I believe, you get a secret seashell. So, let's do this again. Because that's just simply how I have to do this. I have to spend a lot to gain a lot, but that's okay. I just realized I have 2 more tries thanks to this. Ooh. Actually, never mind. I got it somehow. I got the piece of heart somehow. I don't know how, but I did. Which only leads to the last reward. Actually, I have 1 additional try for the 30-second reward, but after that, I only have 1 more try. Basically. Ooh, yes! Oh, yes! Under 30 seconds. And for under 30 seconds, you get a chamber stone. Really? Really? Like, seriously? That's all I get? A chamber stone for beating the fastest time? You would think, you would absolutely think that the reward would be much better than just a chamber stone, which is something that's completely optional, by the way. But apparently not. Apparently the game doesn't want you to have any completionist satisfaction. So, in order to compensate, they have to have you get a chamber stone for their Zelda maker, which, you know, on paper, good idea, but without online, it's just kind of moot, I guess. Like, seriously, it's just like a moot point. It really is. But I'm doing this run again, just to absolutely tell you that there are indeed, like, methods for you to actually get as many rupees as you potentially can. Like, for starters, the rightmost path pretty much takes you to, like, the rupee motherlode, and takes you all the way to red rupee heaven, because you'll get, like, over 100 rupees worth of red rupees because of this. Plus, I find that this is basically the best way for you to get replenish up on supplies too, because there are bomb refills, arrow refills, and magic powder refills if you ever use that. So it's a good use of that. It's a pretty good use. Either way, I'm trying to go to the topmost path here, which I hope I can do. Yes, I can. I made it, Mom. I made it. Okay. So with that, make it all the way over here. I hookshot over there, and there we go. I essentially get like 60 rupee, way more than 60 rupees right off the bat. This is basically your best way of grinding up on rupees. Because, well, for one thing, if you really do care about this sort of thing, then the chamber stones at the shop in Mabe Village, they are 1,280 rupees. 1,280 rupees. That's 1,280 rupees per. And I believe there are 7 of them. Multiply that, and you basically need well over 6,000 rupees just to complete Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch. So I'm like, yeah, I have a lot of grinding to do. Yeah, I basically have the most grinding to do out of anybody, because this is a completion run, so I'm gonna have to endure the pain. I'm gonna have to endure this pain of grinding up on money so I can eventually, hopefully, maybe, show off what the most of the chamber dungeons have to offer. And I'm like, oh god, this is my life now. But, anyway, oh! Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna get this, like, later, but... yeah, we got this now. So, now that we have 40 seashells, we can head over to the Seashell Mansion for our big old reward. And to be perfectly honest, this is probably like the best reward out of all of them. You definitely won't believe what the 50 rupee reward is, but for the moment, I'm saving that for a surprise. Raise your sword overhead. I'll grant you a new power. I am Thor! Hear me roar! I have the power of a god! I am a god! The Koholint Sword. You should put your name on it right away. Yeah, no, you get a much more powerful sword. Yeah, that's what the item box doesn't tell you. What this doesn't tell you is the fact that not only do you get the powered up sword, which means that you'll cause even more damage now. Just like in the classic Zelda games of lore, as a tradition, whenever you're at full health and you have a really powerful sword, you can shoot out a sword beam, but only while you're at full health. Which makes it very easy to take out enemies at a long range. I mean, assuming they're not flying around like those mushroom enemies that drop bombs, but hey, you know, it's fine, it's cool, I respect them for their life choices, but you know, flying enemies are dumb, and Nintendo should feel dumb for making them. Or rather, you know, remaking them, I guess. Anyway, last thing that we're going to be doing is going back over to the color dungeon because I want to change my colors. And I also want to show you what I think is a really cute message should you want to change back to a green tunic. A simple green tunic would be nice, please. I still like how the game has you confirm like 3 times. You got the green tunic! It doesn't do anything special, but it's very you. That's cute. That's really cute. You have to kill that Armos every single time, by the way. You need to kill that Armos so that you can move on to the dungeon that is ahead. But yeah, that message was really cute. It was so cute. But what's not cute coming up ahead is the next dungeon. Next time on Link's Awoke, we are going through level 6. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Oh, on another note, before we actually end things off, I believe the Koholint sword wasn't actually named until this remake. I don't think so, but all I know is that in the original game, I think the Koholint sword was the best reward you could get in the original for the seashells. And yeah, I believe that's right. If I'm wrong, then, you know, my editor, aka me, will correct me. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.